don't know what this is about, but they give me this one sometimes. It's aha moment. So it's the band aha. Take on me. It's, from what I remember, the video was something coming to life out of a drawing, something like that. So maybe you're manifesting something that started out as a plan, or just in your imagination, is suddenly coming to the front. Aha! A chakra, crown chakra moment where your crown chakra opens and you suddenly get a light bulb moment. So let's see what this is about. Aha! They do like playing with us, don't they? So we're looking for the Hierophant. High Priest. Teachers, Catholic faith, religion, institutions. Blessed 3 times. All of it. Oh, yeah, it is. And it's the last pile there, so we've got to be patient. So 3 blessings. You have to decide which key you're going to choose, the spiritual or the material. So, learning, schools, teachers. What's this about then? Let's have a look. So, if you think something's over, it's not. It'll probably be revisited during Mercury retrograde. The Snake. I was born in the year of the Snake. Delays in travel. Something needs to be brought to a conclusion. Somebody made the wrong decision and now they know it. 21, 6 and 24, negative. Hands, arms, shoulder issues. Siblings, sisters, brothers, siblings of your children. Communications, Mercury retrograde, I think it is. Something's got to be revisited. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of options to take, to think about. Narrowing down your options. You've got to have faith. You've got to believe that this can end, this toxic situation. Break the shackles, rebel. Don't worry about what other people think. Stop being manipulated by others. Capricorn energy is positive. You are no longer being used. You can no longer be manipulated. You're coming out of that confusion. Because somebody's being found out for their deceit and lies. And you are going to improve financially and emotionally. I always think of you, April, when I see the woman in uniform. It's somebody of a darker complexion. It's the woman that you give lemons to and she makes lemonade, whether she is a Taurus or not. This is Taurus energy. It's somebody who's secure, a good friend and a generous one. So don't worry, because things are improving. With those 2 cards, we know that we're leaving toxic behind, but we have to have faith. Yes, we made the wrong decision maybe about something. We made a daft mistake, but we will reassess, relook at it, and reevaluate the situation before we bring this chapter to a close. So, Taurus is massively important. It's positive energy. We come into Taurus around the 21st of April, so things should improve there. And there's the 21st. It's not finished. It's not over till then. We've got to revisit things. Narrowing down our options or running out of options. We've got to look at it again. because it's not over. You think it's over, but it's not. Something will have to be revisited. Somebody's not communicating adequately. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm doing this on Tuesday night, so sneeze on a Tuesday, kiss a stranger. Fate is taking a hand. They're going to change things for the better. Number 10, massively important, positive energy. About taking risks. Yeah. Stop wasting your time banging your head against a brick wall. Start standing in your truth and expressing yourself properly. You haven't been doing so. Yeah. You've been chucking yourself into work, working too hard for very little gain. And all it's going to do is make you feel inadequate and used for other people's benefit. 8 years. Yeah, there it is again. We're 7. So they've given us everything we need to know. We've got to have faith, because we're going to find out that somebody has been getting away with something for far too long, keeping something to themselves. It may be you. It may not be a sinister keeping to themselves, but it usually is. Somebody's keeping things from you, or you from them. 7 weeks. But from this pain we will grow as a person, as a soul. Mother energy, if you've got a mum in spirit, she's giving you all the love you need and all the support you need. For some it could be a pregnancy. It's growth, abundance, happiness returning. Absolutely beautiful. 3rd or 30th. Massively important. Wherever you see those numbers. Wishes and dreams coming true. 17. So I'll listen if you're watching. That's you and your mum. Don't dim your light for nobody. Shine your light, because there's others that need to see you as an example. If you pave the way, others will follow. 17. Positive energy. Mercury retrograde, like I said, enemies overcome. Absolutely brilliant. We have chosen a path, and it's a different path. We're going to do things differently. We're not going to do the same things. We're going to break those shackles. Absolutely bloody brilliant. No more toxicity. Ankles and leg issues will be healed. Yeah, it's fantastic. Seeing enemies as friends and friends as enemies. Now it's all going to become clear, because somebody's been up to something, and they're being found out. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children, happiness. It's just fantastic. Yep. Somebody may be blocked. There may be a child or a younger energy in uniform of a darker complexion. That's child maintenance not arriving, or the check's not in the mail, or usually during Mercury retrograde, because they're talking about Mercury retrograde, communications do go awry. So check your spam box, stuff like that. Technology can go wrong. So it may not be that somebody's ignoring you. It may be just that they can't communicate at this time. Or if you're waiting for a communication from spirit, it may be that they can't communicate at this time, because somebody's in limbo. Somebody's in the comfort zone. Maybe the grief is too strong at this time. 13, Scorpio energy, negative. It's being that caterpillar soup. So you've been the caterpillar, you've gone into the cocoon. You need to heal, regenerate, and then come out the other side. But for now, you're staying in your comfort zone. Don't stay there too long. Health issues, hospital doors, abdomens, intestines, especially important. 9 or 27, negative energy. Thinking about the material side of life, when the more important things are the things you can't buy. Love, health, and happiness. Virgo energy, Scorpio energy, both negative. 9, 27, 13. Let go of the shame, guilt, or worry. Come out of that mental prison you're making for yourself. It doesn't exist, only in your own head. Yeah, you missed an opportunity about a year ago. Keys to a new property, a new life, a new job, a new career, whatever it is, because of mental mind games, confusion, people not telling the truth. And now all's going to become clear. That aha moment. There it is again, they've repeated it. Mum's got your back. There's going to be happiness and abundance, perhaps a pregnancy, but whatever it is, you're growing as a person, as a soul. Get rid of the codependent situations, those people that are draining you. They're only with you for one reason and one reason only. It could be friends, could be anything, but you need to sever ties with that. You don't need the extra baggage that's hanging on you. You need to stand on your own 2 feet and be independent. So, let's see. He was. It's getting that regular. I even know its name now. He was. Diana, Huntress, Sagittarius, adaptability, be flexible. Do you know what? It said, I could have sworn I just said he was. Did I not say he was? It's not he was. I was wrong. Cocky bugger. Just serves you right. It's Pertho. It's the 3 Norns. Chance and destiny. Oh, destiny is calling. That change is for the best. A lucky chance is coming your way. So, if Pertho is the only rune, which it is, stop immediately. The rune is telling you that you're not meant to know the answer to your question at this time. Any foreknowledge would affect your decision and would change the pattern of the web of the weird. The Norns will not divulge any information that would jeopardize their hard work. So they've got a plan in place. So they're not telling you anything for a reason. Kindly fate is taking a hand in your affairs and a celebration is in the offing. Problems will be solved and your knowledge will increase and you will find emotional security and good company. The rune suggests emotional security, good company. Very good. Well done, Spirit. The rune suggests that you are playing the game of life well and that you are definitely on a winning streak. Prophetic dreams are associated with this aspect of Pertho too. There may also be news of a birth. What did I say? You will fight long and hard to stay weird and for others to stay weird as well. A new enterprise. Indeed, any event that will transform your life and how you live it. One word of caution now. Secrets. Use any information that comes your way with discretion. It wouldn't do to reveal your hand before you've made your play. So keep things to yourself. So what did I say about that? Not necessarily being negative. Don't tell everybody what you're doing because somebody might take credit for your work or they might copy what you're doing, whatever it is. Fate can deal crushing blows sometimes, and the game of life will be transformed. It might have been something rather frightening or unfamiliar. Perhaps you overestimated your chance of success and made the wrong decision and overplayed your hand. So keep things to yourself. There are facts that you are unaware of. However, proceed cautiously, gamble nothing, and wait until the Norns are in better humour to tell you more. So, we've just got to wait. Patience. 11th house, which is our Aquarius. Wishes and dreams coming true. Ankles and legs. We've got Pluto and Neptune. So Neptune is what's been causing all the problems. Pisces, sorry. So staying in limbo, seeing things from a different angle, somebody coming back and making recompense for what they've done. So 11th house. The legs, the ankles, social and tribal gatherings, the workplace, colour deep yellow, group activities, society, friends, hopes, wishes and dreams coming true, aspirations, and your social consciousness. So Pisces in Pluto, or Pluto in Pisces. Oh, and again, it's unknown due to its long orbit, making these placements irrelevant. Pluto in Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, and Pisces is not included. So they're not telling us. We're not supposed to know. It's very important that. Mars. So, war. We need a bit of Mars. It's Aries, so we're in Aries now up until about the 21st. It's Father Sky, so Dad is in spirit. We've got Mum and Dad now, going back to Mum and Dad in spirit. So those of you that have got Mum and Dad in spirit, it's really important. There could be some bullies in the offing, but it's about aggression. It means pushing back in terms of defence. Stand up for yourself. This is a time when you feel not only forced but driven. It's a good time to consider your goals and desires and do not let them fall by the wayside. Right now, action is needed. It's not a good time to sit back and wait. When this card presents itself, you are being challenged to protect your interest, to move forward quickly. The Mars card indicates a type of passion and drive that is linked to spirit. So it means don't hang about. You're not supposed to know what's going to happen. Don't hang about. Don't stay in limbo, because you're only doing yourself a disservice. You're running out of options, and if you don't do something now, fate is going to do it, and you might not like the outcome. A cunning fire. It is at a time when men and women can act like gods and goddesses, to create and defend, to build energy, to seek and claim, to force and pursue, and thus to change your fate. So that you've got one chance to do this, an aha moment. Something's going to wake you up. Turning up this card infers that a fire has been lit under your passion. It's time to achieve what you want from your life. At least you are being shown a clear path. So they're making it so you will have this aha moment where something is brought to your attention and it makes your choices very, very clear. If you've made a mistake during Mercury retrograde, it's time to rectify it. It could be a romantic or sexual in nature, or it could be other types of relationship. But more importantly, goals that should be pursued at this current time as vigorously as possible. It can also indicate a formidable competitor has just arrived on the scene, which is the enemies overcome. Other issues to do with this card is the law, the military, what did I say about the uniforms, sports and games, challenges of all kinds, becoming more physically active and involved, but also fiery tempers and actual fires. The question to ask yourself is, how do you take action? How do you create the momentum to achieve your goals and dreams? Have you been challenged to protect your interests? Yes. Are you being pushed too hard by something or someone? Probably. How do you clear your path to get what you want, to bring this to a conclusion? Are you willing to do battle? You need to be. As someone or a situation challenged you to a fight. So it may come to that. Not yet, but it may come to that during Mercury retrograde. Because somebody's made the wrong decision. It could be an issue with a family member, sibling. You've got to have faith. The names Simon and Peter could be important. Toxic energy. Number 10 is fantastic. Oh, 21. See, it's fine for you to take some time to rest, but don't stay there too long. Stop, recharge, and self-care. So what I think the saying is, wait until around the middle of the month before you do anything. By the 21st, you will have rested, or some of you maybe have to take action now and you can rest later. But we'll see what they say. There's a little bit of contradiction here, but I think that's because some of you, you'll know when you have this aha moment. So they're not telling you because they're waiting for you to find out this information, and then you've got to make the right choice for you, because you can rectify something that you've made a mistake with. So the poppies are for remembrance. The name poppy could be important. It's about self-care, looking after yourself, standing on your own 2 feet, not letting others take control. It is time to rest and recharge. The elements are urging you to take care of yourself at this time. Taking time to rest is not wasting your time. So if you need that time out, do so, but don't let it stop you doing what needs doing as well. Be careful of burnout, yes, because we've got that there. For some of you, you're burning the candle at both ends. You need to get some peace and relaxation. And recovery will take longer if you don't. Self-care, taking time out, is a big lesson for anyone with a lot of motivation or someone who is busy all the time. There's no judgment, so you can take your time, but you have to not stay there too long. There's no judgment over what you make yourself busy with or what motivates you. The issue here is that you're not putting yourself on the priority list. Your health and well-being is of a higher priority here. If you feel guilty taking a nap or watching the TV, then this card is definitely for you. The elementals understand that our reality is extremely fast-paced and full of burdens. So there's a message here to find small amounts of time regularly where you can give yourself the moment of rest and solitude. So that's what they're saying. They know that you're busy and they know you've got things you've got to do, but you've also got to make time for yourself. It could be 5 minutes of just being after you wake up, where you sit with your eyes closed and be present in the moment. Just take them few minutes that you need. Allow yourself to relax and start your day calm instead of rushed and anxious. You may like to do something creative before or after work, or perhaps just sit under a tree with a good cup of coffee. Don't take your technology with you. It is up to you to make this a priority. We have all heard the saying, you can't drink from an empty cup. It is up to you to fill your own cup, because no one else will do it for you. It is our lesson to learn our own limits and know when we are reaching them. This is an important lesson to show our children also, because they learn from us. Teach them it's important to play and have quiet time, to be outside and get away from all the tech screens. So block yourself off from that communication, because it's pinging all the time. You don't need it. What you need is peace and tranquility. Oh, they're being very contradictory now, but what they're saying is there is definitely someone returning or something returning, and it's a call that you don't want to answer. It could be an actual physical telephone call, text message, whatever, or it could be something you've been called to do in your life, somewhere you've been called to go, a profession or art, something that calls to you, something that you've always wanted to do. It's time to answer that call. but especially if somebody gets in touch during Mercury retrograde, whether you want to speak them or not, then I suggest that you do. Answer that call. I'm a bugger for not answering unknown numbers, so just answer it. So your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It might be scary, yes it will. It might not make sense, no it won't, because you will be confused. But if you trust your soul's yearning, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answer your soul's calling. It's not a one-time thing, it's rather a lifelong dance. Deep down you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for, and whatever you're called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it, don't wait for other people's permission, just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first step, but intuition doesn't work like that. It takes faith and courage to answer the call of your soul, and that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even need to know where it's leading, and they're not giving you any clues, are they? You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete perfect plan. There is no end destination. There's no right or wrong way to do it. And you don't need other people's permission. Sometimes the most resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is for our soul's growth. And that's what they want, is your happiness and your growth. So what is your soul telling you to do? And do it. Stop holding back. Do it. Get all the rest you need by all means, but you have to do what you're being called to do. Don't take other people's advice. Keep your own counsel. You decide and then do it. It's not going to be an easy one. And I think it's conflicting because there's two sides to this story. Mum and Dad. Yeah. Opportunity knocks. You agree. So, we're all presented with opportunities and are expected to flow with the currents that come our way. Drawing this angel card suggests that something is going to be made available to you, and it's up to you to use your greatest advantage. Where is he? Be alert, be aware, and be prepared for anything. You can, of course, make your own opportunities if you knock on enough doors, one that will inevitably open to you. And you also are reminded to persevere, because that door that was once closed to you may be opened a crack. So quieten your mind and ask the angels to help you. If you've been waiting for a spirit to contact you and they haven't up to now, it's because you've kept that door closed. But now might be the chance when they can get the message across. So get as much rest as you can, but do not stop going for what you want. It's very important that you don't give up. This isn't over yet. It's nothing set in stone. You are growing and it's time to stand on your own 2 feet. Don't take advice from anybody. Go with your gut instinct and listen to it. It's really important. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.